I've got a corporate gig and I'm basically guaranteed to be elite, so I'll be taking Miyu now. Thanks.
It's your fault, you know. You've got the grades, but instead you're throwing it all away chasing ruin.
Even so, you, who were praised by professors and known for your smarts, ended up a nobody running a little izakaya, huh?
One beer coming right up, and just a little something extra for you, Kenta.
Whoa, that looks amazing. Thanks for the food. I'm Kenta Ida, 22 years old, a fourth-year university student. This cozy, homey little place called Lovekoi Izakaya is one of my favorites. I keep coming back because I like the vibe, the owner Oka, and especially the experienced staff member Yoshi.
So, how's the prep going for opening your place?
It's going well. This is my dream, so no matter how tough it gets, I'll push through. My dream is to open my own izakaya after graduation. So while everyone else was getting job offers, I've been busy with preparations.
Hey, sorry I'm late.
This is Miyu Susuda. She's my classmate and my girlfriend.
Actually, I got an offer from my dream company. Big companies really are the best.
Whoa, that's awesome! Congrats!
Thanks. So how about you, Kenta? How are your interviews going?
I'm pretty sure I told Miyu about my dream before, but I guess she forgot. I told you before, didn't I? I'm planning to open a izakaya. Don't you remember?
Wait, seriously? You were actually serious about that?
Yeah, I was. I thought Miyu would support my dream, but I was wrong.
Huh? You running an izakaya? Oh, that's hilarious. Like, seriously, you running a business? No way. And what's even good about izakayas anyway? Total dead end.
I want to create a warm and welcoming izakaya. Sure, it won't be easy, but I'm determined to put in the work.
If you actually still have a shop in 3 years, I'll wear an edamame costume and help with promotions.
After looking down on me non-stop, Miyu grabbed a piece of paper nearby and started writing out some kind of pledge. Hey, I heard that. Planning to run an izakaya? That's comedy gold! This guy's Junichiro Miyauchi, a classmate who for some reason sees me as a rival and is always picking fights. By the way, I landed an offer at Umai Magazine. Solid future secured, no doubt.
Wow, that big name company? You're so smart, Miyauchi. I'm seriously impressed.
Even though I had a bad feeling watching this unfold, I thought I would have a proper conversation with Miyu about our future. But a few days later...
Kenta, let's break up. Right now.
Miyu called me out with Miyauchi, just to dump me flat out. Is it because I'm not getting a job and planning to run an izakaya?
Obviously. I mean, having a boyfriend who runs an izakaya? Oh, so embarrassing. It's basically the same as saying I'm dating a poor guy.
Hey, that's just prejudice. Sure, running an izakaya isn't easy, but still. That corporate job's way more stable. Duh! I'm way more capable of making Miyu happy than Ida is. I've got a corporate gig and I'm basically guaranteed to be elite, so I'll be taking Miyu now. Thanks.
It's your fault, you know. You've got the grades, but instead you're throwing it all away chasing ruin.
They act like my future is already doomed, even though nothing's happened yet. I get wanting to break up out of fear for the future, but there's a better way to say it. All my love for her was gone, so I accepted the breakup and focused on my dream. Welcome! Party of one? Please take a seat at the counter! After graduation, I opened Scatto Izakaya. It's been 2 years since I launched. It's a seafood-focused izakaya. I did market research and put real thought into the size, location, and interior. This place is where my dream lives.
Manager, the reservation is here. Also, table 1 wants another order of fried chicken.
Got it! This is Minami Seto. She's been working here since the place opened. She applied after seeing her flyer. Her reason? She lives nearby and loves alcohol. I thought her honesty was great, so I hired her. She's been amazing, and I'm really glad I brought her on.
Here you go. 2 drafts.
Thanks, Minami. It's packed again tonight, huh?
This is Mai Sekiguchi, a regular customer. She works at a nearby factory, apparently.
Sorry for coming by when you're so busy. No, not at all. We're always grateful you come.
Yoshi also drops by when she has time off from her job. By the way, Lovekoi Izakaya is all about fresh veggies, so our concept is pretty distinct.
You won't believe the day I had. It was seriously the worst.
Mai often drops by to vent her frustrations. She says she got her current job through her parents' connections. Since she works with people who know her family, she's doing her best not to embarrass them. There are people who get cushy jobs through connections and act entitled, but you work hard, and I respect you for it.
Thank you. Hearing that from you, Kenta, really lifts my spirits.
While serving drinks and food and listening to our customers' stories, closing time crept up fast. As Mai and Yoshi, the last customers, prepared to leave, Mai spoke up.
Hey, Kenta, how about all of us go drink at Lovekoi Izakaya next time? Of course, Minami too. I've been wanting to go there with everyone for a while now.
Mai's a regular from even before I opened this place, so we've known each other for quite a while. As long as it's okay with Lovekoi Izakaya, I'm in. What do you think, Yoshi?
I'll check with Oka, but it should be fine. I'll make a reservation for the next day we're closed. That day works for me too.
Yes, so it's settled. Next Sakato Izakaya holiday, we're drinking at Lovekoi Izakaya.
A few days later, it's the day of the drinking party. Good evening. Thanks for having us tonight.
Hey, you made it. We saved the table in the back for you. Have a seat.
Yoshi, Oka, good evening. Thanks for having us.
Thanks for having us.
As we enter the store, some familiar regulars from Sakato Izakaya greeted us.
Oh, hey, welcome. You're all smiles today, huh, Kenta? Surrounded by 2 lovely ladies, I see.
Is your real target Mai? Or is it Minami?
No! Mai's a regular at our place, and Minami works here.
Oh, really? Sounds fishy to me.
Don't tell me there's a sketchy love triangle happening at Sakato Izakaya.
Seriously, can you stop teasing me already?
Let's have a toast, everyone. I mean, I don't know what this gathering is actually for, but still.
Come on now.
Anyway, let's toast to our strange little bond and staying friends from here on out.
Cheers!
By the way, Kenta, why did you decide to run an izakaya?
In the middle of our usual chit-chat, Mai suddenly remembered and asked.
I've been wondering that too. I've always wanted to ask, but never found the right time.
My starting point was right here at Lovekoi Izakaya. It's because of Yoshi and Oka that I had the courage to open my own place. Back in my 3rd year of college, I used to talk about my worries with Yoshi over drinks at the counter. Honestly, I couldn't figure out what I wanted to do in life. Everyone was getting fired up about job hunting, but nothing really clicked for me.
I see. Then tell me what you like and dislike. As many as you want. Just try listing them out.
I like talking with people and cooking. I don't like waking up early. I guess I'm not a morning person. As we were chatting, Oka chimed in and said, how about opening an izakaya?
Yeah, I like that idea. Even if people come in looking down, they leave with a smile. This place is warm and welcoming, don't you think?
It really is. A place like Lovekoi Izakaya is exactly what I would want to create. I want to build a space where I can lift someone's spirits, just like this place. So after thinking it over, I decided to open an izakaya. After that, I gave it my all, and I got a lot of advice from Yoshi and Oka along the way.
That's such a good story.
Yeah, I started working here just because I like drinking and live nearby, so now I feel kind of bad.
Not at all. Not just your day-to-day work, Minami, but your knowledge about alcohol has really helped us out. You always give me great advice on what drinks go well with the food I make. Thank you for that. Your efforts have definitely boosted sales at Scato Izakaya. I'm really grateful for everything you do.
Same here. Your kind and attentive service always lifts our spirits too. So please, be more confident in yourself.
Thank you, Kenta. You guys really seem to have a tight bond now. I'm glad Kenta's place is doing well. I guess that's thanks to your warm, reliable personality. Did you two know our places have been doing a food collaboration? Our sales have been going up too, and it was Kenta who first suggested the idea.
With Scato Izakaya being known for seafood, and Loveco Izakaya being known for vegetables, I thought we could play to both our strengths, so I came up with dishes like seafood salad and vegetable-wrapped seafood tempura. I just wanted to give back to Yoshi and Oka in any way I could. I'm glad it's been helpful.
Ah, what a good kid you are. It's rare to find someone like you at your age, really.
Absolutely.
A few days later, Susuda, was out on a date with her new boyfriend, Makoto.
When Jujiro dumped me so suddenly, I didn't know what to do. But now I've got a super handsome boyfriend, so I guess it all worked out in the end. So, what kind of place are you taking me to today?
We're here. Let's head in.
You got a great taste, Makoto. I'm excited to see what it's like. Wait, huh? Kenta, what are you doing here? Wait, don't tell me.
That's right. The place Makoto brought her to was Scato Izakaya. You know him?
Yeah, I guess you could say that.
Susuda was stunned for a moment, but then she remembered something and gave a nasty little smirk.
This guy? He was a senior in college when he suddenly declared he wanted to run an izakaya. Total weirdo. His grades were good, and he could have gotten into decent company if he'd job hunted properly. Looks like he's got a few customers, but come on. Who flocks to a place like this? It's probably just cheap food luring in broke people or folks with no taste, right? Hey, why don't we go somewhere else? There's a trendy bar nearby that's way more Instagrammable.
Just as I was about to kick her out for making customers uncomfortable, it happened. Sorry to disappoint you with my poor taste. I'm actually a regular at this izakaya.
What?
And your attitude toward Kenta is way out of line. I can't believe I ever thought you were a good person. We're done.
No, wait! Please, think this through!
She begged him desperately, but Makoto wasn't about to listen, and just like that, their relationship ended. I'm sorry, Kenta, and everyone else here. I caused a scene. I won't bring her here again, and if she ever comes back and causes more trouble, feel free to call the cops.
Hey!
It's okay, Makoto. You've had a rough time too. You're always welcome here, Makoto. Makoto gave another bow, then took Susuda with him and left. A few months later, Scato Izakaya was hosting a farewell party for staff from Umai magazine.
So, we're good to go with this order for the dishes, right?
Yes, I've already prepared the sashimi too. Just as Minami and I were going over the dinner plans, one of the guests arrived. Excuse me, I'm with Umai magazine. I was out on an errand, so I came ahead on my own. Wait, you. Are you Ida? This is your place? It's been a while. Your table's in the back. Now that I think about it, Miyauchi's company was Umai magazine. First Susuda, now him. Lately, I've had more than my share of unwelcome guests. Even so, you, who were praised by professors and known for your smarts, ended up a nobody running a little izakaya, huh? The food and drinks aren't even that good, so of course the shop's this small. I can tell. Who the hell even made the reservation here? Their taste is garbage. Hearing the same arrogant tone from college days, I internally sighed, wondering if this guy had learned nothing. If you keep causing trouble, I'll have to ask you to leave. And if that happens, I'll be making a formal complaint to your company. Huh? Don't get cocky just cause you run a little izakaya. Some hospitality this is. Your attitude toward customers is trash. Customers aren't gods, and I have every right to ban someone. I was ready to throw him out when...
Can you stop already? The seafood and drinks here are really good. Don't just spout lies.
The small size of this place is so the staff and customers can feel closer, that's all. It's not because business is failing or anything.
This is a warm, homey place where you can talk to Kenta and Minami about anything. If you can't see that, I gotta question the standards of Umai Publishing itself. Being ganged up on, Miyauchi visibly trembled. Then...
Did I just hear someone say the food here isn't good? Or am I hearing things?
Yoshi! Yoshi had just come back from the restroom. Miyauchi started sweating even harder.
You've got some nerve saying that, especially in front of someone who knows exactly how you worked at Lovekoi Izakaya.
Turns out Miyauchi used to work at Lovekoi Izakaya back in his first year of college.
Hey, no gaming on your phone during work. Cut that out.
Sure, sorry. He was so lazy and bad at cooking that they gave up on him. Yoshi and Oka scolded him countless times, and in the end, he got fired within a few months.
Look, not everyone can cook. That's fine. But that lazy attitude? I couldn't let that slide. Someone like that has no right to insult someone like Kenta who works hard and sincerely every day.
Hey, I'm sorry.
Excuse us, we're with Umai Publishing, here for the farewell party.
Miyauchi's coworkers had arrived. Looking like he finally had backup, Miyauchi rushed over to them. Boss, we should cancel the farewell party here. The staff and other customers are super rude. Let's find another place instead.
Wait, what do you...
Also, the manager here? He's my old classmate from college, and he's a total joke. In senior year, he suddenly said he would open an izakaya. He ditched job hunting, didn't put in any effort, and now he's stuck running this tiny place.
Do you not remember what I said during the morning meeting? Also, you don't just mock people based on assumptions. I think this is a great izakaya, personally.
The morning meeting? Huh? What are you talking about? I mean, come on. He opened an izakaya right after graduating. It's obvious, right? He probably borrowed money from sketchy people. You agree, don't you? Oh, so that's how you really feel.
I apologize, Executive Director. This is my failure as a manager.
No, this isn't on you. We can't hold managers accountable for every little thing employees say or do. That'll be too much. Ida shook his head gently, then turned a sharp gaze toward Miyauchi. It was me. Huh? I was the one who funded him. My son said he wanted to open an izakaya, so I gave him strict conditions and helped him. Your son? In the fall of my junior year, I told my dad I wanted to open an izakaya. At first, I didn't plan to take any money from him. I was gonna save up and do it myself. Business isn't something you can just jump into. If I don't see you're serious, I won't approve any of it. But if I do see the effort, I might consider investing. From that day on, I spent every day studying izakaya menus, building the concept, and learning labor laws. There were tons of days I almost gave up, not knowing what documents I needed or how to plan properly. Hang in there, me. I'm gonna build a warm, welcoming place like Lovekoi Izakaya. I kept pushing myself, and a few months later, I finished the plan. So, I gave it my best shot, but how's the plan look? It's good. With this, I'm willing to fund your startup, but you have to meet 3 conditions. 1. If business doesn't take off within a year, you shut it down. 2. You repay every cent you borrowed. 3. Always value your staff and customers. Can you promise me all that? Yeah, I promise. Thanks, Dad. I'll make it work, I swear. And that's how I got the startup funds and opened my izakaya right after graduating. Sorry. Maybe I was just jealous of Kenta's talent. It's a great place, really. Save it. He's already repaid the investment, and I've heard the shop's loved by both staff and customers. As his father, and not just being biased, I can say this izakaya is doing just fine. By the way, it was me who booked this place for the farewell party.
I made the reservation after hearing about it from the executive director. Also, I clearly said in the morning meeting that the owner here was his son, didn't I? Honestly, it's this kind of attitude that's probably why your work's been slipping lately. And so, Miyauchi got a long scolding. Looks like getting into a big company doesn't make you elite after all. The only thing I have to say is this. If you don't like this place, then leave. Right now. Miyauchi stumbled out of Scato Izakaya in a panic, moving at incredible speed. And after that... Why am I the one getting fired? Do you even realize how many mistakes you've made? The company says it can't keep covering for you anymore. Apparently, he had already been reprimanded multiple times for small mistakes. But after finally making a major one due to lack of focus, he was fired from Umai Publishing. Damn it, I thought I'd finally beaten Ida. It seems he had always seen me as a rival, knowing he couldn't beat me academically. Even hitting on Susuda was just part of trying to outdo me. He never actually liked her much. Trying to boost your self-esteem by comparing yourself to someone you hate is meaningless, unless you work on yourself.
Welcome. How about a drink at Scato Izakaya?
When the 3rd anniversary of opening came around, I got in touch with Susuda. That promise we wrote on paper technically meant nothing, but she said a woman never goes back on her word and actually showed up.
Who would have thought your business would actually succeed this well?
Apparently, her love life hasn't gone well either. Rejection after rejection. A total mess. As for me, I'm working happily, surrounded by fun staff and wonderful customers.
I finally feel like I've gotten used to the job, and even my boss is praising me more these days. It's all thanks to you, Kenta. That's why, as a thank you, maybe we could go out together some...
Here you go, Mai. Your beer's ready.
Minami, your timing is the worst.
Well, I do like him after all. Even if you're a customer, I'm not backing down on this one.
I'm not losing either, you know.
They sure get along well.
Should we really leave those 3 to it?
He's my son. I'm sure he'll lead them all to a conclusion that makes sense. Honestly, I think I'm ready for a new romance myself. When someone walks another stream, maybe it's because they haven't taken a good look at themselves. But if you hold on to your own goal, without worrying about how others see you, and if you just keep moving forward, even a little at a time, then someday, it'll lead to something great. Ugh, I thought I gave it my all, but looking at it now, it's terrible. I checked the results of the recent in-house programming contest and couldn't help but make a strange sound. I'm Genki Kariya, 24 years old. I work in sales at a system development company. At our company, the sales department is required to understand our own products, so we're asked to participate in the in-house programming contest. But honestly, my understanding is pretty low. I was laughed at by manager Naito the other day, saying, "You're on the same level as a guy in his 50s, huh?" But it's not something to laugh about. I'm sorry, but I'll need to take that back and consult with our company's programmers before making a decision.
This is just like last time, right? Can't you just accept this small change in specifications here?
Sorry, I can't make a judgment with my knowledge.
Ugh.
This pattern happens every time, and unless the client is particularly patient, we don't make a deal. As a result, my sales performance hasn't been great, and it's easier to count from the bottom. Fortunately, Manager Naito is kind, so I'm managing to get by, but I can't let things stay this way. Maybe I should increase my study time. Yo, Korea, you look so down. Did the results of the contest turn out that bad? Ienaga, how about you? Well, I'm in the top 40%. Pretty good for someone not in the development department, I would say. This is Yoshikazu Ienaga, a colleague in the same sales department as me. If you can't program, you can't get contracts. You're like dead weight. I grunt in response. Ienaga isn't exactly an outstanding salesman, but it's clear he's ahead of me. Damn it, I'll get back at you someday. Even you wouldn't be anything without your programmer girlfriend. Well, she's there, so I can't help it, right? Sorry, Korea. I guess I'm more popular than you. If you can't do your job, you won't get any woman either, huh?
Ienaga, how did you do in the contest?
While we were talking, Ienaga's girlfriend, Fumika Matsumori from the development department, arrives. Thanks, Fumika. I did great, unlike some people.
Good to hear. Karia, didn't you fail again? Want to study together?
Ah, he's got no talent, so it's pointless to teach him. A waste.
Don't say that. Jeez. Ienaga, you've got a sharp tongue. But it's really devastating. Was the reference book I gave you too hard?
Well, yeah. It somewhat works according to the book.
I see. If we go any more basic, it might be like a children's book, though.
A children's book. That sounds good.
Stop laughing. Programming has a big gap between people's abilities.
Matsumori's nice, but she's unforgiving at times. It's rumored that Matsumori is about to get engaged to Ienaga soon. I still don't get what's good about Ienaga, though. Well, we're about to have lunch, so...
Karia, see you later. If you have any programming questions, feel free to email me.
At least Ienaga's better at his job than I am, so maybe he's a good match for her. The next morning, I woke up earlier than usual and arrived at the cafe right when it opened. Normally, I have breakfast here as part of my routine, but today, I'm adding studying to the mix. I thought it would be the perfect time since my mind would be fresh in the morning, but... I feel like I haven't made any progress. I've been staring at my laptop and the textbook, but I must be getting tired because I'm losing focus. Looking around, I noticed there are a few regulars, like me, who have brought in laptops. The woman next to me is drinking her hot coffee elegantly. And in that instant, her cup slips and coffee spills.
Hot!
She manages to keep the coffee from spilling it entirely onto her laptop, but in the panic, it ends up on her hand. Are you okay? Use this, please. I quickly grab a handkerchief and offer it to her.
Sorry, thank you.
The moment she accepts the handkerchief, her laptop goes completely black. It seems the coffee has gotten into the exhaust area.
Oh no, there's important data on it.
She mutters, trying to turn it back on. Wait, if you turn it on now, it could short-circuit and break. It's probably because moisture got into the exhaust port. So, hold it with the exhaust port facing down. I tilt her laptop and lift it up. Sure enough, coffee drips from the exhaust. I lightly wipe the exhaust area, and then place the laptop back on its side to look inside. For safety, I'll remove the battery now.
Yes, please.
Now, we need to keep it horizontal and let it dry for at least a day to make sure no moisture seeps in. Once it's fully dried, you can put the battery back and try turning it on. If it doesn't work, then unfortunately. But in that case, the HDD should still be fine, so it can be taken apart and read from another PC.
I see. Thank you.
Sorry. I ended up talking too much.
No, thank you for your help. I'm not very good with hardware. You really know your stuff.
I've done something similar before, and I looked it up when it happened. I couldn't help myself, but it doesn't seem to have been a bother. She smiles gently.
I'm Minami Aizawa. May I ask your name?
I'm Genki Kariya. I'm usually here on weekday mornings, so if you ever need anything, just let me know.
Yes. I'll wash the handkerchief and return it to you next time.
The following Monday morning after the weekend, I went to my usual cafe and saw Aizawa-san already there.
Thank you for the other day. My PC was successfully restored.
I'm glad to hear that, but there might still be milk or sugar left inside, so, if possible, it's better to have it disassembled and cleaned.
Yes, I'll do that. I feel bad, but for this thank you, I'll cover the breakfast cost today.
Huh? No, that's too kind of you.
No, don't worry about it.
Aizawa-san quickly orders 2 breakfast sets. Then, we take a seat together.
Once again, I'm Minami Aizawa. Thank you so much for your help the other day.
She hands me her business card as she says that. I'll take it. Sorry, I keep my business cards at the office. Wait, CEO?
To my surprise, Aizawa's card reads President Love Koi Systems. My father is the chairman. It's a small company.
I had heard of Lovekoi Systems. It's a small but skilled system development company. So you're in the same industry? Well, no. I'm...
You're Genki Kariya, right? Don't stand on ceremony. Being a CEO is just a title. You were reading a programming book the other day. Are you a programmer?
No, I'm in sales. I'm studying to better communicate with programmers and understand our products. But I don't seem to have the talent for it. I'm not making any progress at all. I started doing my morning study sessions here to try and increase my study time. Suddenly, a familiar voice from behind interrupts.
Oh, Kariya, good morning. Is this your girlfriend?
Matsumori, what are you saying? And why are you here?
I sometimes stop by to grab coffee before work. But hey, introduce her. Who's this beautiful lady?
It's not what you think. Well, she is...
Kariya's girlfriend, Minami Aizawa.
Huh?
Sorry. I just wanted to mess with you a bit. She's actually a friend who helped me when I spilled coffee the other day.
This is Fumika Matsumori, my colleague and a programmer.
Kariya, you're not as simple as you seem.
What did you hear? That's not it. She's just a friend. If she didn't like you, she wouldn't make such a joke, Matsumori whispers.
Well, I have to go back to work. I still have some leftover tasks from yesterday.
She leaves, leaving behind her bombshell statement. Now I can't stop thinking about it. Looking over at Aizawa-san, she's smiling peacefully. There's no way, right? After that, I started hanging out with Aizawa-san occasionally at the cafe. When she's not there, I study. When she's there, I take a break. It's a bit sweet, but it gives me balance. One day, while I was studying as usual, Aizawa-san showed up.
Good morning, Kariya. How's the studying going?
Well, honestly, not well at all. I've been studying both morning and night, but it feels like I'm not getting anywhere.
Programming is a field where talent speaks more than effort, right? Some people just can't get it. If you've tried that hard and still can't do it, maybe it's time to just give up?
But it's knowledge I need for work.
Do you really think so?
Huh?
Work is about putting the right person in the right place. I think it's better to focus on what you can do instead of forcing yourself. I'm also from a humanities background, and programming was never my strong suit, but I still made it work. I'm able to have proper conversations and meetings with the programmers in the company.
Isn't that because Aizawa-san is amazing?
No, it's all about the method. I brought this book because it's a perfect reference.
How to work with programmers?
It's a book that teaches how to communicate with programmers, viewing it as an intercultural communication.
Intercultural communication?
As you saw when I did the emergency fix on your laptop the other day. It's about having the people who can do certain things do them, and as long as everything fits together, the work will run smoothly. Also, getting to know PGs might be more suited for you than actually understanding programming itself.
That's an interesting perspective. Feeling the weight of the book in my hands, I felt a new possibility arise. A few months after changing my approach to learning, I started seeing visible results. The difficult conversations I had with PGs or programmers became a lot clearer. It was amazing how changing my focus from programming to understanding PGs made such a difference. As a result, I was able to draw clear lines between what I could and couldn't do. Of course, I still can't code and don't understand it fully. But now, there are a lot more things I can handle without having to take them back and check with a PG. Karia, you've been doing great lately. Your sales numbers are up. Thank you. I think I've found a method that works for me. Good. Keep it up. It was becoming more common for me to receive praise. It's all thanks to Aizawa-san. I really can't thank her enough. If she hadn't shown me that new perspective, I would still be stuck in programming. Oh, youth really is something. I'm looking forward to next year's internal programming contest results. No. It's not that I've learned programming or anything. Actually, you know... What's this, Karia? Still can't code a single program? Suddenly, Ienaga interrupts the conversation. We hadn't really spoken much since my sales performance improved. Ienaga thought this was his chance to put me down, grinning as he spoke. So, have you given up on learning programming? Yep, I've given up on it gracefully. But I say this with certainty. Instead, I've decided to approach interactions with PGs as cross-cultural communication. I've chosen to learn how to communicate across cultures. Intercultural communication? We all have different knowledge and backgrounds, but if we understand each other, the work will get done. For understanding, there's no need to accumulate the same amount of knowledge or background. Work's about putting the right person in the right place. As long as everything fits together, the work gets done. This is something Aizawa-san taught me, and now I get it too. Huh. I see. I'm not good at programming either, but I understand this way of thinking now. I'll keep it in mind. Tch, I'm the one who can program better though. Karia's been showing results, and he's becoming a good rival to Ienaga. I'm also about to secure a new contract. I won't lose to Karia just yet. We'll both do our best. Both of them are working hard. It's impressive. It happened a few days later, when I got back from a meeting with a client. The office was unusually noisy, and when I looked, I saw Matsumori from the development department had arrived.
This is bad, Aunt Naga. Our manager is really angry.
No, I just wrapped up the contract as usual.
But you didn't consult with the development department before finalizing the contract, did you?
Well, I approved it, so it's not just Ienaga's fault. What happened? Actually, there was a bit of a problem. The new project Ienaga brought in seemed difficult.
It's not just difficult. We don't have enough personnel. The project requires server design, and the programmers who can handle that are already tied up with other projects.
Ah, so it's one of those specific areas that should have been checked beforehand.
Exactly. But Ienaga went ahead and signed the contract without checking that.
They've written down various areas as special domains, but those rules are so hard to understand.
It was obvious, right? It's clear that specific knowledge is needed for those areas.
Honestly, I also think it's hard to understand. To us, programming itself feels like specialized knowledge. Right now, it's not the time to be nitpicking about house rules. If we cancel the contract now, there will be penalties, and we'll lose a lot of trust. Manager Naito is looking defeated. After some discussion with the head of the development department, they still didn't come up with a good solution. The next morning...
What's wrong, Kariya-san? Do you have something on your mind?
I guess I unconsciously sighed. When I looked up, Aizawa-san was peeking over at me. Oh, good morning. Actually, there's a bit of a hassle at work.
If you want, I can listen to your troubles.
I shouldn't be talking too much about internal affairs, but... Actually, a colleague took on a project that involves server-side development, but the programmers who can design it are already busy with other projects.
Network specialists are rare, huh?
She gets it right away, as expected of Aizawa-san. My colleague has some basic programming knowledge, so he thought he could handle it himself, but... He proceeded with the contract without consulting with the development department, saying, "We can do it." The department had approved it, and now they're trying to figure out a solution.
Do you think it'll work out?
Yesterday, the department heads had a meeting, but it seems like it's going to be tough. At this point, the project is definitely going to blow up, and they're even considering retracting the contract.
Well, how about my company takes it on as a subcontract?
She says this as casually as asking about today's lunch specials, and I'm wide-eyed. Huh? Can we do that? I mean, is it okay?
Yes. You'll be able to offload this project that's definitely going to blow up, and we'll solve the problem on our end. We'll also get some work, and besides, I still owe you for the laptop.
Thank you! I'll talk to the department head right away! A few days later, we're in a meeting room. Aizawa-san's company's technician, Iwata, is also present. How does this look? Can we take on this project?
How about you, Iwata? Does it seem doable?
Iwata, slightly looking down, says, "No problem." He's clearly a technical specialist. That makes Manager Naito visibly relieved. However...
There's one condition. I'd like you to change the sales representative for this project from Ienaga to Kariya.
What? Why?
We can't afford to complicate the project further by saying we can do it without understanding the specifics.
But Kariya is still less knowledgeable about programming than I am.
True, but Kariya knows his limitations well. He'll take back what he doesn't understand. That's a lot better than trying to handle it with half-baked knowledge. Also, Kariya is someone I've worked with closely. Things will go smoothly.
I see. Then I'll accept the condition. Manager? This issue is our responsibility. Aizawa-san's point is completely valid.
Thank you. We'll proceed as discussed.
The next day, Aizawa-san and I are having our usual conversation at the cafe when Ienaga walks in. Aizawa-sama, thank you for helping me recover my mistake the other day.
You're tough. I thought you might resent me.
No, thanks to you, both the manager and I were only giving a stern warning. I am grateful, not resentful. What are you here for? Please, let me treat you as a thank you. How about we go for a meal together? What? Ienaga ignores me and makes his offer to Aizawa-san, but she calmly responds.
I'll have to decline. I don't owe you any thanks.
Don't say that. I just want to get to know someone as wonderful as you.
So, is that a date invitation?
A date? That's not it. But if you insist.
I'm not interested. This is how it feels to receive a sales pitch from someone I have no interest in. If you're going to invite me, I'd rather it be from Kariya-san.
Huh? What? Why this guy?
I know you've been trying hard all this time. You're much more attractive than someone who has an inflated ego and refuses to reflect on themselves.
Even my sales score.
That's probably taken a hit with this whole issue, right?
Ugh. Ienaga, once so confident, is now clearly defeated by Aizawa-san's words. A brief silence falls, and then I open my mouth. I admit I don't know as much about programming as you, and my sales performance wasn't great. But I didn't settle for the current situation. With Aizawa-san's help, I still made an effort to grow in my own way. Also, I think it's impressive that you studied programming and linked that to your sales performance, but that's separate from how you look down on me. You just wanted to feel better about yourself by having someone beneath you, didn't you? I must have hit a nerve, because Ienaga's face contorts, and suddenly there's a loud, deliberate footstep behind him.
I've been watching for a while, Ienaga. What are you doing?
Heh, Fumika, this is just a business, thank you.
I heard something about a date. What were you thinking trying to ask such a beautiful woman out?
Matsumori's sudden intrusion causes Ienaga to rush out of the cafe, following her.
Whew. I think it was his rivalry with you. Hopefully it doesn't turn into a mess.
A few days later, as expected, Ienaga ended up angering Matsumori, and they broke off their engagement. Also, possibly due to his previous failures in his personal life, Ienaga's sales performance plummeted rapidly. Losing his confidence, he's become so subdued that rumors suggest he might soon request a transfer or even submit his resignation. Meanwhile, the house rules are thoroughly debated within the company. The parts that were unclear to the sales department have been clarified. And now, there are rules in place to prevent unreasonable sales tactics, which have made things run much smoother. On the other hand, my sales performance has continued to grow steadily. Encouraged by recent events, I invited Aizawa-san to a fancy French restaurant.
You really don't need to go all out like this.
No, please, let me do this. I'm sorry for being so chicken and inviting you only after you said yes.
It's fine, really. I'm just happy that you invited me.
I'm not good at picking up on things, and I can be slow, but when Aizawa-san showed me this chance, I knew I couldn't let it slip away. I've admired you for a long time. When Aizawa-san was invited by Ienaga, I really felt bad about it. I like you. Please go out with me.
I'm so happy. But is it okay? I'm 27 and I'm probably older than you.
Of course, I like you, and I respect you as well.
I like your straightforwardness, Kariya-san.
Aizawa-san smiled shyly, and she looked so wonderful. Instead of stubbornly charging ahead with what's difficult, sometimes taking a detour and trying different paths leads to better results. If we search for different ways to walk through life with Aizawa-san, I'm sure our future will be a bright one.